you doing?
What's up?
I noticed we got a bunch on right away, and they must have heard I was coming back. So
that's what it is. Chris is back, feeling well. And here's the best part, right? I love that new logo. Nobody's gonna convince me. I love it. I absolutely love that new logo. It's definitely us, our thing.
Yeah,
just fits us so well.
Give him another look at it. Give him
We
another
were
look.
supposed to have on going. Oh yeah, look at that. So we were supposed to have on Chris, as you know, Sasquatch Outdoors. Cody is down with COVID, so he's under the weather, and as you know from your own experience last week, it is putting us down again pretty good. So we told Cody we'll see him next Monday to take his day off. We were just switching what we had planned for the following week, so no big deal, right?
Nope, no big deal. I just moved the date. It don't hurt anything.
That's it, brother. So what's the topic for tonight?
We have a bunch of what would you do videos that we're going to take a look at. We were also talking about future stuff, but that was behind the scenes. That we'll get to them later. Also, yeah, if you guys have not yet gone to Matthew Bladeworks, shared him out, given him a shout where necessary, do that for us. We'd really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Just check him out if nothing else.
So, what have you been doing this week? Because I've been dying.
Yeah, well, you were dying, and I was letting you live to the fullest extent you could. Usually we're back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
So while you're getting videos ready, I spent this snow day trapping with TJ. That was pretty fun. I told TJ this sucks. We hoofed in over trees, down, up over. The snow was 8 inches deep. He told me it was 500 yards. It was like 1,500. Yeah. But no, it was a good time. I mean, it's always a good time hanging with anybody outside. It's just, I ended up falling and hit my knee. That's what got me. My knee's still bothering. Now my knee's all swelled up and done, but it is what it is.
All right. So, yeah, I have all the videos lined up here, ready and waiting to go, because, that's what we do.
I want to point out I put my beanie on because I have like a 9 head. My forehead is so big, it looks like it's 9 inches. I'm going to have to blow this up because for some reason I can't see them. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you seen these?
Yeah, I watched them vaguely, just enough to be able to send them to you and laugh at them.
Okay, I have not seen these. Unfortunately, it's not letting me make it larger. So this is what we've got.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
We gotta mute that one.
Yeah, I'm chuckling because you can hear them crystal clear.
Yeah.
What? So, Chris, I should laugh at these videos, right? Like, you should never laugh because I'm sure at that point all of us are going to poop our pants and try to figure out what is going on, right? I mean, that's the reality of what it is. But I have to ask, because that's the name of the segment, what would you do?
Yeah, if you had a crazy little boar coming at you.
So you're snowboarding with your family, right? You're coming down the hill. You just got done. You just kicked the thing. You're all feeling all cool. And we have a bunch of hunting ones, guys. But this, boar is something we hunt. We thought it was cool to share.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Didn't we have one last time where it was a bear that ran across?
Yes.
I think the moral of the story is never go skiing.
Is that it? Just stay out of the snow.
Yeah. You know where I've never been run over by a boar or a bear?
In the house.
Well, no, I mean, cats tried to run me over, so I mean, that's close.
Well, yeah, and that's probably in the house, too. Another reason to carry bacon. Yeah, Scott, I agree with you. So, Scott, let me ask you, since you're on here, what would you do? You took your family snowboarding, right? You're out having a good time at the ski resort, and that happens. So it seems like everybody's answer is always carry your side piece.
Yep.
So I got to ask this, Chris. Do you guys carry your side piece while you're snowboarding?
Well,
I carry mine about everywhere, but do you guys?
I say I've never been snowboarding, but I when I have the pistol, yeah, I'll keep it with me.
Like, I'm really curious.
Well, no, you can't say that though. Not always, because you remember last year with the coyotes, we were looking for the one deer we thought I hit, and then that was the one time we left the pistols.
I left it in the truck, yeah, and I said, Chris, can you believe with all the coyotes going nuts?
Yeah, so we had to run out of the woods quick for that one.
So that I know that one's not hunting, but it is a boar, which people hunt. So we threw that in there. I thought it would be really cool. So you guys commenting, we're gonna go next clip, but answer in there is, what would you do? I'd like to know that. If you took your family out, you guys are answering sidearm or pistol, but the truth is, do you carry your pistol then is my question in this. So something that you guys can comment on as we move to the next video.
Making bacon.
Making bacon. Yep, Scott P.A. said that's why I carry a sidearm. Bacon.
I'm trying to find it here. Let's do... Well, you know what?
So, guys, we have about 16 clips. We made it a two-part session. Like Chris is pulling up. We're going to do half tonight, half another night. So, you guys that fish, here is the next scenario.
Again, I don't... Are there...
This boat is going down. So my question for you fishermen, right, not only is what would you do, because Chris, I want to hear what you would do in this situation. I know you're not a big boat guy, so I'm really curious on your side what you would do. But for you guys who fish, my question is, what would you do? What would you grab? What would you save? Right? What's your what's your plan to get saved in this? So Chris, while they're answering, go ahead.
I'd say thankfully it looks like there was somebody else there. But this guy, 2 people, I only saw 1 life jacket. So that's the first thing. You got to make sure you have enough life jackets for everybody. But at that point, the way this is going, you got to cry for the loss of this.
Yeah, I'm crying. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm crying. That's the first thing I'm doing is crying. Yep, agreed. I am crying. That Yamaha motor right there going underwater already is way too much money going. My life, I'm not even thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my pocketbook.
It's got the fish finder and all up here. I mean, this is a lot of money being sunk to the bottom. I want to know how it happened.
I'm crying. That's what's happening. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I'm doing. What am I doing to save my life, Chris?
Grab that vest. Pop the vest on. I mean, if this boat isn't here with you already, yeah, I would grab the vest, grab the seat cushions. They got to be floatable too. But still, you know.
Well, now let's not forget, if that boat flips upside down, right, you should be able to hang on to that boat. So that fiberglass upside down should still float. Okay, there it is in that scenario.
Yep.
So worst case, you can hang on to that and get through. But
listen,
what are you grabbing? What are you saving?
Listen.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
You know, the only fishing I really like is deep sea fishing. I don't go for any of the other stuff. It's just not my thing, right?
Right.
I am going to teach the kids how to do fly fishing with the stuff from Skip because that was pretty cool. But there's like 20,000 blue whales in the ocean, like, and they're like the biggest animal around, right? If the ocean can hold 20,000 of them, how many damn sharks do you think are swimming around under there? This is why I keep my big ass out of the ocean.
Yeah, well, that doesn't look like it's the ocean. That looks like it might be one of the Great Lakes or something. But I agree with you, dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I agree with you. If that's the ocean, I'm begging for a dolphin to come up and save my big butt.
Yeah, I'm singing Flipper all day long.
You're going to hear me go, trying to get them all up there.
I have more fat than most seals have, and they're gonna eat me.
Your lunch is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So what would you, Chris, before we go to the next clip, what would you grab off that boat to save? Tell me. Would you grab your cell phone and call somebody? What would you do? Like, it's happening fast. Look at these poor guys scattering.
Yeah. No, at this point, your cell phone was probably already wet if it happened as fast as it looks like. If anything, call before you try to get off. And if you have something, a lot of people should carry waterproof containers just for instances like this. Because if you have to put your cell phone in, that's a GPS that's going to save your butt. You know,
I carry a waterproof bag, honestly, when I go fishing. I try to carry a waterproof bag with me. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Your prison wallet.
Whoa. Let's not talk about that one.
But no, everything else on here, let it sink. You've got insurance, I would hope.
Yeah, I would hope with a boat that expensive, there's insurance. At that point, I would worry about life more than limb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you have the waterproof container, pop the phone in it. And if you don't, grab the life vest, especially if you're the only one there. But again, thankfully, we can see that this one, there was a boat near them and they were able to get off. But yeah, this is just a bunch of money going down.
One more thing. What do you guys think? So write your comment in here. We'll move to the next clip. I won't hold you on it. But what do you guys think happened that happened to that boat? I have to know what somebody's opinion is. I think that they didn't put the plug in because it won't fill while you're moving. So the moment you stop moving, it'll start filling. Could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I'm curious what everybody else thinks.
That is a good point. Now, here's something I added to the list.
Ooh, I like when you add to the list.
I hope so.
Bacon! Oh, sorry. That Scott has me stuck to bacon.
What would you do here?
Oh.
So you see this here, deer, limping, carrying on. You know it was probably hit by something. What are you doing?
That looks like it might have WC. Oh, man, look at this. It was hitting the back end. You can see the – watch when that deer spins. That's tough. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you, and I don't care who's watching. I'm shooting that deer. Jaws. That's my thoughts on a broken bilge pump. Yeah, absolutely, Scott. Yep. Look, I'm not going to lie to you, Chris. That deer's going down. You can't let that deer. The problem with – I understand all laws and everything in place. I agree with the laws, right? Like we do it to savor and do. But you can't let an animal suffer. I will never be okay with allowing an animal to suffer, ever. But
now here's the kicker. Would you then claim it? Would that be your tag?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If I made that decision, that's what I would do. You just can't. You can't. Bag straps for the bacon. Yo, Scott, I'm enjoying you. I'm enjoying you a lot. Yeah, back straps for the bacon, absolutely. I think too many people get caught up, Chris, on, like in this instance, right? We all want the nice big buck, right? We all do. But if you watch something like that happen within range and you can put it down, why would you not put it down and let the deer not suffer? I mean, you obviously can tell that deer's in agony.
Yeah.
So, okay, Chris, I'm going to throw a different question at you. In PA, regulation states 3 points on one side. That's a 4 point. What do you do now? Oh, yeah, I put you in it. I put you in it.
Are you sure? Do I see a little nub here?
There's no nubs. There's no nubs. What do you do now?
I don't know. In that case, I don't know. You almost have to put it down.
Is that the case where you go get your car and drive it through the woods? And just say it ran out in front of the car or what?
It's already been hit once.
We got a lot of viewers on right now. I'd love to hear. PA, okay, we're in PA, states 3 points one side. You have an open buck tag, okay? Yep. Open tag.
This one's not
Forgive
legal.
me, guys. I couldn't find my hat, so I put my beanie on. Shoot it and pay a $25 fine. Josh, listen, Josh, as much as it's probably wrong to do, I'm going to agree with you here, with everybody else.
Is that all it is? $25.
I think it's $25 for a mistake. What is a mistake kill? So, as much as now, the problem is they'll take the animal, right? So you pay $25, they're going to take the animal. But in this case, is it worth that? I would say yeah.
Because you can see, look at everything's broken here.
Yeah, this poor thing is suffering. Josh, I agree 110%. As much as I hate to say it, I agree. The $25 fine to put that animal out of its misery is far better. So, okay, here's another question. So I'm going to ask you guys, and please answer. When we ask and we do this, we want everybody's honest. Do you think that deer will make it? Do you think that deer is not suffering? Again, another great answer. That's another one I completely agree with Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Call the game wardens, ask them what to do. I would hope mercy would be the answer. Again, I think that's another great answer I agree with.
Yeah.
I mean, this poor thing is just suffering. Now, in this case, this guy in this video, I'm certain, puts that deer down and puts him out of his misery. Now, so you guys know this. This is PA, and he's Chris's buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. It's not true. No, it's not. I swear to God, we don't even know where it came from. It's a video on YouTube.
Yeah.
No, I'm just making a joke. But no, it really is. That guy had mercy, and I think that guy made a good decision. I love the word mercy. So, Scott, good for you. It definitely is mercy than letting something suffer.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I found that one.
That was a good video, Chris. I like that.
Once in a while, I get a good one. Wait till you see the next. No, I'm not going to show it now. I'm going to wait for a couple and then I'll show it. But
okay.
Oop, there it is.
And guys, hey, one other thing. I know we have a lot of viewers on right now. I mean, they're flipping through back and forth. I keep seeing them. If you're enjoying what we're doing here, let us know because we'd like to do more of it. We want to do more of what you guys like to be part of.
I mean, I know I like doing this, but I don't know.
I love doing this. I love getting to see these videos, give your opinion. Oh, I wish this got bigger. If you were shooting it, it would go. Yeah.
No, he's saying if you tried to shoot it, it would go on suffering. Because
yeah, I agree, Jack. I know what he said. I agree completely. I'd probably take the other leg off or something. Thanks, Jack. Jack, Jack, I can always count on you, buddy. Thanks a lot.
It walks up to you, grabs the gun from you. I'll do it myself.
What idiot gave you this gun?
Jesus. Your dad is ashamed of
you. Now, I blow my screen up, so I get to see the videos really big. Did you see the pics I sent you? I did not. I'll look at them then. And worst case, we'll show them on the next show.
Yep.
Hit that volume, Chris.
Well, somebody here was being charged by a bear.
Oh.
Jesus. Didn't you have a girlfriend that was like that one?
Yeah, I did have a girlfriend like that. I think she looked that hairy, too.
Yeah.
On a real level, so let's look at this scenario. This guy's a double-barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
By far, he's about as out of breath as I always am. All right, so let's be real here. We know he ain't outrunning it. So, what do you do, right? I love this. I love that question because there's so many scenarios. What would you do? I'm not going to lie to you that I might have fired a shot into the dirt. I might have fired a shot in the dirt because hoping to scare it off.
It's doing a lot of false charges. Like you can see it's charging, pausing, and then coming around the side. What? That one, Mr. Charles, I'm not sure that one makes much sense for here. We don't have any campaigns going. I appreciate the thought.
Appreciate we're going to cross that bridge.
Yeah, that would be neat to have a BSO campaign for the show.
Yo, didn't you like that though? Bridge, Charles. We're going to cross that bridge. Come on, man. You guys are bad. No, I throw a joke out there. Nobody gets it.
No, we got it. We just didn't care. No,
so,
now, what I would have to say, what loads you carrying? Probably just birdshot.
I would say bear. I mean, even if he carried a turkey load, he ain't killing a bear. If he had buckshot, he ain't going to kill that bear. Maybe at that distance.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say at this point, I don't know. I might have peppered the face.
See, I don't know if I would have shot it. Matter of fact, I'm pretty certain I wouldn't have shot it, but I am certain I would have fired a shot in the dirt to try to spook it off. That I'm certain I would have tried. I mean, that. So, yes, grizzly bears throw a false charge, but what happens when he throws his fourth or fifth one that isn't false no more, right?
Yeah.
I would have called his bluff with a bullet in the dirt. Come on, guys, what would you have done? Double barrel shotgun. I don't know what load's in it. Doesn't state.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have fired in the dirt? What would you have done? Hugged it? Kissed it? By the way, if you did either one of those, you're my hero.
Yeah.
But really, what would you have done? I always think, man, if that happened, I mean, jeez. Look how mad that bear's like, get out of my territory. Nah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fire one in your drawers, then fire one in the dirt.
Yeah. Yo, Josh, you don't need a laughing face because I guarantee you'd be clean up in aisle pants here, buddy. I'd be done. It'd be over for me. I'd be, whoo.
It reminded me, and I don't know if you ever saw this.
Yeah. Big bear, chase me. Yeah. It does kind of remind you of that, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's what it does kind of remind you of. Big bear, chase me.
And if you guys never saw The Great Outdoors with John Candy, you got to see it.
Bronson, look, Bronson, definitely hug it. Yep, Bronson, you are definitely more of a man than I am. Probably what this guy did and wipe afterwards. I love you guys. You guys this is why we keep doing it. I love it.
Yeah, I know. I gotta say, I don't know. That's a tough one for me because I probably would have shot just to, if I felt nothing else was gonna work. I gotta try to at least put one in it.
I think one in the dirt and that loud noise is always worth one on most cases, right? I mean,
you don't have a semi-auto with 5 or 6 in there. You only got.
I know you have 2 bullets, so if it fails, you're screwed.
You got a big one in the bones.
Either way, the wipe to your drawers, I'm all in. That would have been me.
Yeah.
Either way. I had girlfriends that found out about other girlfriends that acted like that. I've been in those situations, fellas.
Because I was out in Sudberg when I had a bear come crashing through like that. Now it didn't see me because I hid and all, but yeah, I've been in when bear have come around, and sure enough, I have bird shot. I know 2 3/4 freaking bird shot's not going to do jack. You know?
What'd you do? Like stand against a tree like this?
No. I actually was at a part where there was a cubby hole, and I went into the cubby hole to.
Oh, did you really kind of hid in the ditch a little bit?
No joke. I hid. Yeah, because this thing was like 300 pounds.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Most of your women are that. You couldn't have been scared of that.
That's what I'm saying. I know I'm used to it.
Yeah, I mean, come on. All your girlfriends in high school were bigger than that.
Well, yeah. All right. So I'm going to make sure we share it. I appreciate the banter because it gives me time to get these things caught up. What in the world?
Oh, watch this. Oh, I've seen this one before. That's why I send it. Watch this elk. That's an elk, Chris. Watch this elk. This elk literally touches this guy. Watch. Would you shot or not? All right, so I'm going to tell you straight what I would have done. I'd have shot it right in the chest.
Right there.
When it came up that angle, I would have shot it right there. It would have come right out the bottom side of that. I would have shot it right in the chest. I'm not a big chest shot guy, but at that distance, that arrow's sailing.
What are the odds, you think? Because you know yourself that if you don't have enough distance, sometimes that broadhead's not going to open.
Well, that is a possibility. That is a possibility, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Dude, that guy gets hit right into the tree. Do you see that? You could see he smacks that tree hard.
Yep.
Would you shoot? All right, fellas, your turn. Let's hear it. Why Chris is telling if he would or not. Let me hear. What would you have done? Are you shooting that deer?
That's where I take that shot right there.
Are you passing? Are you shooting?
No,
Are you wiping?
I would have taken that shot and then clean up after.
Yeah, I would. I would have shot it right there, Chris. I agree with you. That angle up that hill, that would have been a good shot.
Yeah. That one's not too bad. I say that now, though.
Again, we're not in a situation. We might have been like, oh my God, and not even reacted, because I'm sure that's what that guy did, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying by watching it that my answer would have been I would have shot it in the brisket. Don't risk it. Shoot it in the brisket.
Yep.
So as these guys are commenting and giving their answer, yep, shoot. There we go.
Yeah, you got it on that one.
Yes, Scott, I agree. I would have done it. I'd have shot. I know a lot of guys probably would have said that's unethical or not a good shot, but that presented too good of a shot not to. Hey, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, that was not fun. 105 fever for 10 hours, man. That's gonna ruin your week.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I couldn't imagine.
Dude, when it hit 104.5, I'm like, okay, this thing is not coming down. And then I couldn't even move. Couldn't do nothing to get help or anything.
You were like, I'm dying, and that's it.
That's it. I'm good.
Yeah. Yep, I'm dying. Where you at, Jesus? Here I come. One more time.
One more time, baby. Because right there.
Man, you got it. Listen, if nothing else, that is exciting.
Yep.
Right? The guy's hunting elk, I'm sure.
See,
I'm grabbing the horns and wrestling it.
Yeah. You could give that thing, if you grab them antlers, man, you could give that a double arm DDT. Boom.
Bronson, that thing is dragging you like a towel, dude. You're doomed. You don't want to do that. You're getting drugged. I even know I hope I was the guy videoing when you decided to make that decision, because that is a video we'd never forget.
That's viral gold right there. We got to get
Yep, absolutely. That's awesome. I'm excited for the next one, Chris, because I don't know what order you picked into what we sent to each other, what you're doing. So I like this one.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
What do you do?
So let's go back there. So if you guys watch and pay attention in this one, right? So they swimming. What's happening is he's underneath swimming. Okay, shark coming right at him. It gives you 4 options. The reason I like this one is it gives you 4 options in this. It gives you an A, B, C, D option. The 45 would have been talking. Yeah. So pay attention to your A, B, C, D option in this. I really like to hear your answer in this.
Scuba Dan. No, again, this is why I stay out of the ocean like that, because these things are much better swimmers than I am. And they could sneak up on you and eat you before you were there. I know sharks.
Hey.
I know sharks don't normally eat people and all that. But I'm not going to be that exception on the freaking news. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, my favorite answer in this one is D.
Wait for Scuba
Scream
Dan.
as loud as you can and wait for Scuba Dan to save you. I ain't gonna lie, I actually think that's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell you what I would do. Even in A, B, C, or D, if you poke it in the eye, they say the one to take out their eye.
Or bop them on the nose. They're real sensitive on the nose.
So my answer is I'm sticking a finger so far up that thing's nose, and
thank God you said nose.
Yep. And I am gonna gouge its eye right out of its head if that's what it takes to survive. So I'm in defense mode.
I thought you were giving it a proctology exam for a second.
Well, I need to know if it's boy or girl before I heard it, but
now let me ask you this: what would you do because I still want to go on a shark cage with great whites.
I'm in a cage. I'd do it.
I wouldn't go swimming open ocean like this, but in a cage, I'm totally petting a great white.
See, phone a friend. It's another good one. Yeah, I'm going to pick my phone up while he's coming at me. That's the one thing I'm going to focus on.
Now, I did catch a couple of sharks already when we were out deep sea. So that was, I do enjoy it. It's just, I don't get to do it much. So
We should make a trip.
That being said, if any BSO members have a way to get us deep sea fishing, we would not turn that down.
Yeah, we should make a trip. We can do that, even if we just go fish the bay.
So what is all I saw on this one was the tree.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what this one is.
Watch.
What would I do? It's dead.
But it never gives you a shot.
Really?
I'm with you, right? It's dead, but really focus on this. It never gives you a shot.
See, this one is hard because the clip is so short.
Yep.
Okay. Now, it doesn't show us what it does here. Does it smell him and bolt like lightning? But at this point, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. I'll show you. For some, right here. Put it right there.
Dude, you better be precise. There's not much room.
If it's bow and you're this close to it, even you can do it. Rifle this close without even thinking about it.
So you're gonna hate my answer.
You give it.
I'm gonna shoot him right between the eyes.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yes, I am. Don't matter if I'm using a bow or a gun.
Nope.
If that is, listen, that looks like that. Now again, I'm taking this as that is within 10 yards.
Yeah, it looks it easy.
Right? I'm saying that's within 10 yards. Elk do not have a small head. I'm poking him right between the eyes. He's either dropping straight down or he's going to have a third horn when they get him.
Right? Yeah, and this is I'd even follow up with a Bronson's DDT on this one.
A Bronson Smelts horn wrestle.
Uh-huh. Because that one will be worth it. I've never seen nothing like that.
I think it's just, listen, one of the reasons I sent you that one is I just truly love that video. Can you imagine sitting there and something that big just walk right up to you?
Well, yeah, your name's Bill. I didn't want to say his last name. That's why I paused for a second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess Bill, that does happen to Bill Daly, ain't it?
Yeah. Bill's like, oh, it's tiny. I wouldn't even get out of the tree stand.
Oh, I got a tree stand for that buck I'd be crying over if it walked by me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was a really cool one. I like that one because it didn't present a shot.
Exactly.
You know, it gave you this minimal opportunity to do something. What would you do? Like me, if I caught a glimpse of it, I'd be in full draw. The moment it gave me that head, I would have stuck it.
Yeah. No, that one definitely. Because I've never seen anything like that, I would have to risk a shot on it. I know it's weird, but
I said sometimes you make bad decisions. Even if you think
that if you were asking me spur of the moment, what would I do? I would take that shot in that spur of the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of guys would, but I think a lot of guys will say they wouldn't. You know, I think that in most cases you do those things out of, oh my God, I'll never have this opportunity again, right?
And a lot of people wouldn't do it because they may be in that area all the time.
That was like my divorce. I couldn't wait to do it. I never did it again. Did it before. I was excited. Now I want to do it again.
All right, let's do this one.
Okay. Oh, dude.
I don't know this one.
Oh, dude. Okay, so read this question before you guys.
Is there cursing on it so I can play the video?
I don't remember, but guys, read this question. What would you have left the tent?
To run for the vehicle.
To run to the vehicle, yes or no? There we go.
Holy Jesus.
You don't realize how bad it is, do you, until he lays down. Dude, you don't realize how bad that video is until he lays down. So you're out on a safari hunt. Okay, let's go over this. You're out on a safari hunt. You camp out in the woods. Okay, you're doing a real hunt here, the real luxury hunt. And this happens. What do you do?
And
I have to know.
pawing the tent, trying to rip it open. You
So
can't
this-
outrun it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, in this video, it says, nothing, my ass is still in the boat. So, in this video, it says, would you have left the tent and run to the vehicle? So, I think that's a great yes or no. I'd like to hear your answers to that. But I'd also like to know, really, what would you do? Like, I mean, you could make 100 wrong decisions in this moment. What would you do?
In the beginning of that, did you hear a kid's voice?
Yeah, I think there's kids in the tent.
Then you can't run because that lion is going to just
So,
eat every last one of you.
I don't know if you took notice, but right here, Chris, right at that door, right before that lion shows up, that guy's head's out the vehicle. He sees it. I mean, do you realize the power that lion has? He can take that tent right out of there, and that guy never even have a.
Yeah. Then he tries to go, but then you don't see him. What happens after?
Well, let me tell you this. I would not have ran out of that tent unless I was out of options because that lion's going to run a lot faster than my big butt. I can tell you that right now.
Now, if you're there on a hunt, I'm asking why you don't have any kind of a gun in that damn tent, because any gun in there would be better than nothing.
Well, I'm sure they do, but again, in the season of moment, are you really thinking that? Especially if your kids are in there.
Yeah.
You know, are you thinking about your gun, or are you thinking, "Oh my God, my kids"? So that's what I said. What would you really do?
Well, no, I would be thinking about the gun to use it to protect said kids. You must have something big with 4570.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've never been on a safari hunt, obviously, but I don't know if I'd ever want to go. I don't know if that would be my thing.
I don't know. I always said I wanted to try it, right? So worst case, you try it and I hate it. I can live with that, but at least I can say I tried it, right?
Yeah, and I'm not saying morally against it, like, oh my God, no, I know why they do those hunts. You know, it's for population control and everything. Like when the old ones get to where they can't breed and then they start killing off everybody else. I get it. This just, I don't know. It just didn't seem like my thing. Plus, I hate the heat, so there's that. And did you see the size of the thing's junk? No, never mind. That's a different story.
No. You know, Chris,
Boom.
I really wasn't focused too
Lioness.
hard on that. All right, I'm just going to point out that was the one thing I didn't focus on in that scenario.
The lion Neds.
So, if Chris, if that's what you were focusing on, I need to say this: while the lion was attacking, while your kids were in there, I would say that you probably were thinking different than most.
Hey, that's how good I am.
I'm not saying, hey man, listen, to each their own. I'm not a judge. That's God's job. I'm not. I'm just saying, it's kind of.
Yep.
You guys watching, don't forget, you can get yourself a BSO mug.
Yep. And soon to have hats. We got like 30 hats we're getting made. Yeah. Oh, the can opener.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's something I found. Okay. I'm not going to say a word.
All right.
Okay. We're going to start it right about here. One, what do you think about the time of day to shoot this thing?
Okay.
And then two,
I can't see it, so I don't know.
no, I'm pausing. I'm just getting it all set up. Sorry. There it is. Now it's set up at the right spot.
Okay.
There we go.
Ooh. That's still shooting light. Okay, that's still shooting light. You can see by the sun in the background. Yep.
But watch. It's not a bad one, right? I'd punch it.
It's a young one, but I mean, depending on how my season went, I'd punch it. If it's anything like this season, I'd punch it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, that's kind of nice, right? There's another
That's a
one.
button buck.
Just wait.
That one there's a button buck. You can see the buttons on it.
Mm-hmm. I saw the buttons on that freaking lion.
Yes, you did.
They had truck nuts on that thing. It was. Just wait.
I'm watching. I know there's something coming I'm not ready for. Yeah, that one there's a button buck. You can see the buttons on it. Oh, he shot 2.
Shot 2. What would you have done?
Tug him. Listen, if I have 2 doe tags, that's legal now. Years
Would
ago, you couldn't do that. You had to drag one to the truck.
Mm-hmm.
I am shooting, dude. That is bad, dude. Dude, that is a bad butt shot. That's what that is.
Huh.
Now, again, it's 2 little ones. You can see the second one that comes in has 2 buttons on the head when it turns. So it's tough that he shot 2 young ones, but that is crazy.
They lined up perfect. And it went through one, right into the other.
Dude, and there's snow on the ground. Look, that one's going down right there. Boom! Dude, that's crazy. That's a crazy shot. I will tell you this. Them deer had to be perfect. That broadhead couldn't hit bone. I could have really made a mess.
Yep. That's why I said when I was researching the what would you do stuff and I saw this one, I'm like, I gotta bring this one. You
That's crazy. I'm digging that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm digging that.
Yeah, I saw it coming in like this, and I'm like,
Yeah, show that one more time. I'm digging that.
It looked a little dark to me, but I guess it's close enough, right?
Oh yeah, that's still legal light. You can tell by the background.
Yeah. But I don't know if I would have shot when they got together. In fact, I didn't when I had something like that happen. But
oh, I'd have done it. If I ever got the opportunity, I'd have done it. It would have to be perfect, though. I mean, it would have to be. This was perfect. Watch this.
Plus, I know you like the lighted knocks. That's why.
Oh, dude. I mean, that's bad. Am I the only one that thinks that's bad butt, man? That is awesome.
And then you see the one.
This one tumbles, and this one tumbles right over the hill. You can see the one going over the hill wasn't going to make it.
Yep. There's your slow-mo.
Yep, Scott, I'm with you. I'm with you. If I had tags, I'd have been all over that. Chris, that was a cool video. That's 2 cool ones you picked.
Hey, I do once in a while.
Like I said, if I had to pick a downfall of that video, it looks to me like it's probably 2 button buck.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I try not to shoot is a button buck.
I don't know if I would trust my crossbow to do that shot, but if it was a rifle, I'd probably take it.
Truthfully, your crossbow shoots faster than a lot of the compounds. You could probably stick that through both.
Really?
Depends. Depends on kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is everything. All these guys worry about speed. I disagree. I don't think it's about speed. I think it's about kinetic energy. You know, when I shoot compound and crossbow, and my compound, I shoot heavy arrows, but I don't care about how fast it's going. I care about when it hits, it's penetrating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could tag out early on that shot.
Yeah, that's neat. That's a neat shot. That is a really neat shot. How many of you guys have taken that shot? So let's stay involved there. How many of you guys have taken that shot? Or how many of you guys would have taken that shot?
Taken that shot, yeah.
Or how many of you guys passed up on that shot even?
I did. When I was up in New York, I had 2 that were lined up. The head was right next to the body of the other one, and I didn't take the shot.
Well, but you didn't know up there you could do that either, because you hunted at that. You hunted red tag at night, which up there you can hunt till like 10 o'clock or something, right?
11, I think it was, yeah. crazy late. I wish we had that here.
Yeah, ain't.
But yeah, I saw this one and I'm like, yeah, I got to show this one. I like that one.
Dude, I like that. That's cool. That was a cool shot. That was just a cool video to watch.
Mm-hmm. And one more, last one.
May want to save it. I don't know. No, do it. You know we have to watch it.
We got 46 minutes. We're at 46 minutes. We'll do this last one and then we'll call it.
We got to show one more. Oh, dude. Come on. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, the video turned from a big buck to, oh, crap. So, I think that fits in. What would you do? I don't know if anybody realizes how mean a badger is, but they're mean.
Really?
Oh, they are mean. That badger would have gotten that blind. Them guys were in for a rude awakening. That badger might have got we don't have to worry about them here, but that badger might have got an arrow to the forehead.
Now, you don't think taking a shot at one of those deer that are standing there, you don't think that would have scared this thing away?
Truthfully, well, so yeah, but now let me ask you this. If you shot at that deer and that badger was facing at the blind when you spooked it, where do you think it would have went?
One way to find out.
You think what do you think chances are it would have ran right in that blind?
Look, what's the worst that's going to happen? You get the deer, right?
Right.
So you get an angry badger in your pants. It's nothing that's not happened before. Okay. Sometimes I pay extra for angry badgers in the pants.
Dude, them badgers are mean. I don't know, man.
I know, but you've been married. You know what an angry badger on your pants.
Now, all right. So when you compare it to marriage, all right, I guess maybe I left the badger in.
See?
All right, you had to go farther though than I was willing to go. If you compare it to marriage, I might have left the badger in the blind. I might even just opened it up and left him in there. I mean, it couldn't be any worse.
It's not worse.
But that's definitely an animal you don't want coming in your blind.
No.
I'm telling you, they are mean. If you watch videos of them badgers, they are nasty.
But if there's two people in here, I mean, if you have to and you know it's coming in and you know it's gonna like rabid or you know it's gonna start attacking, hell, have one guy shoot that and you shoot this one.
Well, let's go. So go back to the beginning of the video. Watch when it replays. You know that shot we just talked about, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
It played right in there. How have you seen that?
Boom. Yeah. One.
So now again, depending what angle you had, but that's a double.
Yep. And it's some ranch, so I mean,
I don't know, man. That's a big buck. I think I'd have shot that buck long before that badger had a chance to come by and visit me.
Yeah, but like we were saying before, they might see this every day. You know,
I had a boxer turtle one time come by my blind. I know you're gonna laugh at that, and you're gonna be like, "Why does a boxer turtle have anything to do with a badger?" But I heard this noise outside the blind, and I kept seeing my blind move, and I was like, "What is going on?" And like I was starting to get freaked out because I couldn't see nothing. I'm like, well, I don't understand what's going on. So I like at one point I had my whole head out the blind. You know what I mean? I'm looking out there, and all of a sudden it started to move, and I figured it out. It was a friggin' boxer turtle. He blended right in with the leaves.
I'm right with Scott. That's where I'm at too.
Scott, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Shoot the deer. Badger will deal with itself.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'd have shot, and if the badger ran in a blind after that, I'd have left him get Chris.
Listen, yeah, exactly. The worst comes to worst, right? If you shoot that deer and that badger comes in, you like Crocs anyway. So that's just a Crocs cover. Just quick put them on.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. I will tell you, I wouldn't mind having a badger fur.
For your Crocs, yeah. See?
Yeah, for my Crocs, and keep them warm.
Exactly. See,
Scott, all right, Scott, I have a question. This is way off topic, but Scott, I'm going to ask you because Chris makes fun of my Crocs, okay?
Oh, my God, you're so gay.
So when I go hunting, I put my boots in the truck and I wear Crocs to where I'm going. I like driving comfortable. And stop making a face about my Crocs. And then when I get there, I take my Crocs off, put them in the truck, and put my boots on. Does anybody else do that? I need to know. Does anybody else do that?
Now listen,
Chris, you're cropping this and making this a YouTube short, this section, because I want people's answers.
to be fair, if Crocs made hunting boots, he'd wear them.
And then,
Don't lie.
probably they are comfortable. And then my question is to you guys. Now my Crocs are camouflage, right? Everything's camo. Look at my whole outfit. I've all camouflage pajamas on. So are Crocs gay? Because Chris, stop that. They are not gay. All right, this is off subject. I know we're near the end. So these are questions I'd like answered, as long as Crocs stay in the truck. All right, fair. I do that, Scott.
No, you know what he wants to do? Because he wants to get like those the Croc tags and then like just have different accessories. So he can bolt his flashlight to the Crocs, so he can put the scent pads on the Croc. You know what I mean? It's just...
I can't stand him. He makes fun of my Crocs every time he sees me, and I'm Scott. But the truth is, I love my Crocs. You know, I hang my tree stands and everything on my Crocs.
Yep.
I literally only change them when I'm hunting. I love them. I went to buy a new pair and I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to buy a new pair of Crocs. I just love my camo Crocs.
You've been wearing them since like forever.
Oh yeah, these things are like 2 or 3 years old. They're rough shape. I love my Crocs though.
But hey, yeah, you get use out of them. I give you that.
Do you? See, Scott, you and I are going to get along more than you could ever imagine, right? Thank you, Scott. You made my day.
He's secretly saying you're gay.
I appreciate Scott.
I'm choking on it.
Scott. Dude, Scott, I hope that's not the case. I don't believe him, Scott. I believe only Chris is telling me that. Chris is going to cut this, though. He's going to make a YouTube short. I want to know what people think. I want to know who else wears Crocs. See? Chris, I hope you see this.
I see it.
So you're cropping this. I want to know how many people can answer this.
There's people that do bungee jumping. It don't make them right.
Oh. Yep. Scott and I are definitely going to get along. Let him choke. You know, Scott, you just made my night. You wear Crocs, and you want him to choke. We think so much alike, Scott. Hey, I'm glad you're over your 104 fever. Now choke. No. Whoa. Who? Whoa. Was that calling me gay or the guy choking gay?
Probably both of us. She's sitting over here on the couch.
Oh, yeah. Real funny. Stop it.
I mean, we could talk about the Walmart stuff we did, but that's a whole
dude, that's a whole nother show, brother.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother show.
Speaking of the whole show,
55 minutes. All right, guys. So if you enjoyed this, right? If you enjoyed it and you had fun with us, you want to do it again, let us know. We have a bunch of clips. What do we have, Chris? Another one for part 2, right? We can do a part 2. I think we have enough clips saved for a part 2.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
And we'd like to do that again. Next Monday, we will have Sasquatch Outdoors joining us. Again, he's sick, down for a count, but he will be joining us next week. And
he probably doesn't wear Crocs.
Remind me to ask him.
We're gonna have to.
But I want to see you guys join in and check him out. He has come up with some new stuff. He has some raffles going off and stuff to help young youth and handicap become more intrigued with the outdoors and give them their adventures. So come watch. February is always for us Women in the Outdoors Month. We have not had any. We have responses, but no signups yet.
Right.
So I'm hoping we start seeing signups. If not, I'm gonna have to dress like a different woman every week of February so we can fulfill it.
So what you're saying, you're getting 4 pair of Crocs.
Yeah, it'll be like Benita, Shaniqua. I don't know. I'll come up with names and stuff. I'll just make them up as we go.
No,
Listen, Scott, all I'm saying, Scott, is I'm not sure what Chris has going on, but I know there's something going on there we don't know about.
Nope, no Crocs, baby.
All right. Hey, listen, I can't make fun of his hat. My dad wears the same hat. So he knew what he was doing
And
there.
my trapper hat. He loves that trapper hat.
Yeah, I can't say nothing because of my dad, but I believe. What do your sweatshirts say before we go? Let me see that. I believe.
I don't believe men. I don't believe women. I believe facts and evidence. I also believe Crocs are gay, but that's a whole different thing.
I want to see that added to your shirt next week.
I'll have to do that. Yeah.
All right. Your boy has a cricket. I want to see it added to your sweatshirt next week. So, but anyway, guys, sorry. We enjoy having fun. Chris and I, that's one thing we always do together is we always have a ton of fun. So we hope you enjoyed yourself tonight. Please comment, let us know. Also, guys, listen, if you ain't got a copy of Gone Hunting board game yet, get a hold of us and get one. We haven't forgotten about Gone Hunting board game. I can assure you. Something we're proud of. We put a lot of time into. Please get, you can PM us. You can buy it on eBay. eBay we did just so there's a secure site.
Yeah, I like it there. I'm working on the expansion. So, I mean, jump in early, right?
So it's definitely, maybe at some point we can have some kind of discount sale, make a big offer, throw it out there for you guys, and just
That'd be cool.
get rid of some of these boxes before that. And that's pretty well all I got. Chris, what else you got?
Sorry, my brain. Valentine's Day sale. You love hunting? Get Gone Hunting. See,
Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that. Yeah, Valentine's Day sale. Yeah, why not? Don't joke and get the explanation. Scott, hey, thank you very much, Scott, for joining us. You participated through the whole show. We super appreciate it very much. Guys, all I can say is God bless, man. Have a great night, and thank you for joining Big Sexy Outdoors.
have fun.
Have a night. Good night, guys.